The hayfield stretched wide under the late afternoon sun, stalks swaying in the breeze like a golden sea. Hidden among them lay Clara, her dress torn, her lips cracked from thirst. She had stumbled far from the road before collapsing, and the world had gone quiet. The last thing she remembered was voices shouting and then fading away, leaving her alone in the silence. Hours passed before the sound of hoofbeats broke through the stillness. A rancher named James was riding home after mending fences along the far ridge. His keen eye caught a glimpse of something pale among the hay. At first, he thought it was a stray sheet or discarded cloth. But when he dismounted and pushed the stalks aside, he froze. A woman lay crumpled on the ground, barely breathing. "Good Lord," he whispered, dropping to his knees. Clara stirred, her lashes fluttering as if fighting the weight of the world. When her eyes opened, the first thing she saw was his face, sun-browned, lined by years of labor, but softened by the concern that filled his gaze. She tried to speak, but only a broken rasp escaped her lips. "Don't waste your strength," James said gently. He slid an arm beneath her shoulders and held a canteen to her mouth. Water spilled across her chin, but some reached her tongue, cooling the fire inside her. Her chest rose a little steadier after that. "You're safe now," he assured her, though he didn't know who had left her here, or why. His mind raced with questions, but his heart demanded only one thing: get her out of this field alive. Lifting her carefully into his arms, James carried her toward his horse. The hay brushed against them as they moved, the scent of earth and summer wrapping them both. Clara rested her head against his chest, hearing the steady thump of his heartbeat, stronger than her own. By the time they reached the ranch house, the sun was low, painting the sky in streaks of fire. James laid her gently on the porch, calling for his housekeeper to bring blankets and broth. Clara's eyes fluttered open again, catching his as he knelt beside her. Why would you stop?" she whispered, her voice weak but trembling with wonder. James met her gaze without hesitation. "Because no soul deserves to be left behind," he said simply. A tear slipped down her cheek, and for the first time since she'd collapsed in that hayfield, Clara felt the heavy weight of despair begin to lift. She had been abandoned to die, but in the kindness of a rancher's gentle face, she had found not just rescue, but the fragile beginning of hope.